Ever feel like, like something else is in control? Like a hidden force is pulling the strings, controlling your thoughts, your emotions, like your very essence.
Yeah, most people, they kind of just walk through life and they're oblivious. But what if I told you there's like this war raging inside each of us, like a battle for control of your mind, your very being?
Whoa. Okay. So we're diving deep today into a hidden world, right? Like a microscopic battlefield where the fate of everything is decided every single day.
That's right. We're talking about the gut microbiome, a universe of trillions of bacteria, fungi, viruses, all waging this epic war within your intestines. And it's not just about digestion. This is about control, dominance over your brain itself.
So you're saying my gut is like the puppet master, and my brain's the puppet just dancing to the tune of these microbial armies.
Exactly. They hold the strings to your mood, your energy, even your very DNA.
So how does that work? I mean, what's the connection?
It's called the gut-brain axis. It's like this two-way communication superhighway where your gut bacteria are constantly sending signals to your brain, shaping your thoughts, feelings, actions.
Okay, so my gut bacteria are sending messages to my brain. Like, what kind of messages?
Well, it all depends on who's in control. When the good guys, the probiotics, are running the show, they release compounds like serotonin, dopamine, GABA. The feel-good chemicals, the motivators, the peacekeepers of your mind.
Then what about the bad guys?
When the pathogens take over, they unleash inflammatory molecules. It's like they're disrupting the peace, sending signals of anxiety, brain fog, fatigue, a constant barrage of negativity.
So it really is a war with real consequences for how we feel and think.
Oh, absolutely. There's tons of research on this. A study at McMaster University found that people with messed up gut bacteria had way more anxiety and depression. But when they introduced probiotics, their mood scores went through the roof. It's like flipping a switch on your emotional state.
Probiotics actually change their mood. That's wild.
And it's not just about feelings. A groundbreaking study at UCLA showed that consuming probiotics physically changed brain activity. Imagine that microscopic organisms actually reshaping your brain. They found that stress centers shrunk and emotional regulation improved.
Whoa, okay, so these probiotics are like rewiring our brains.
Yeah.
For the better.
Exactly. And there's more. A study from Leiden University found that probiotics significantly reduce cortisol. The stress hormone, that thing that wreaks havoc on our minds and bodies.
So we're talking real benefits here. Feeling calmer, sleeping soundly, having tons of energy, thinking clearly, all thanks to these microbial warriors battling it out within us.
The power of the gut microbiome is insane. We've underestimated it for way too long. But the truth is it holds the key to a level of well-being that most people can only dream of.
Okay, but here's the question everyone's thinking. Can we actually do anything about it? Can we, control this battlefield?
Absolutely. This isn't about surrendering to fate. It's about taking control. We're not just at the mercy of our gut bacteria. We can actively support the beneficial ones, the elite forces. Give them the edge in this war for our minds.
Okay, I'm listening. So how do we do it? How do we turn our gut into an impenetrable fortress of good bacteria?
Well, first you gotta understand, not all bacteria are created equal. Some are weak, easily defeated. Others are powerful warriors trained for mental combat.
Okay, so give us the names, the ranks, the identities of these microbial elite. We need to know who to recruit, who to empower.
Right. One of the most formidable warriors is Lactobacillus rhamnosus. Think of it as the anti-anxiety assassin, a master of stealth, boosting GABA production and dismantling stress hormones with lethal precision.
Okay, I'm feeling calmer already just hearing its name.
Yeah.
So who else is on this team of elite forces?
Then there's Bifidobacterium longum, the depression demolisher. It increases serotonin levels and vanquishes those negative thought patterns that can hold you captive.
Okay, so we're taking down anxiety, depression. What about brain fog? That insidious fog that clouds our minds and saps our motivation.
For that, we deploy Lactobacillus helveticus, the cortisol crusher. It improves sleep, lowers stress levels, and allows your cognitive function to just soar.
So we've got a highly trained special ops team here, the Navy SEALs of the microbial world. Each one equipped with unique skills to fight for our mental well-being.
Exactly. But even the most elite forces need support, right? Like a strategic plan to maximize their effectiveness. You can't just deploy them without a strategy.
So it's not enough to just pop a probiotic and hope for the best.
Nope. We need a comprehensive strategy, a battle plan, to make sure these probiotics thrive and dominate the battlefield within your gut.
Okay, so what's the strategy? How do we deploy these probiotics with maximum impact? How do we make sure they win?
Timing is everything. Research has shown that probiotics have a 10 times higher survival rate when taken 30 minutes before meals or on an empty stomach.
Why is that?
Think about it. Your stomach is a war zone, right? A hostile environment, full of acid designed to break down food. Those delicate probiotic warriors need a tactical advantage to survive the journey to the intestines. That's their primary battleground.
So we're talking about strategic deployment, sending them in when the enemy's defenses are weakest. What else?
We need to fuel our troops. Remember those prebiotics we talked about? That's the essential rations, the energy source that keeps our probiotic army strong and fighting.
Okay, prebiotics are like the supply lines, keeping our forces well fed and ready for battle. What are the best sources of these essential rations?
Think bananas, garlic oats, asparagus leeks. They're all packed with prebiotics, the fuel that powers our microbial army.
Timing fuel. We're building a solid foundation for our probiotic forces. What else should we consider in this strategic deployment?
We got to choose the right weapons, right? The most effective delivery system, capsules with enteric coating. That's the elite weaponry. It shields our probiotics from the harsh environment of the stomach and ensures their safe passage to the intestines, where they can unleash their full power.
So we can't just grab any random probiotic off the shelf. We need to be strategic in our choices.
Absolutely. You want high-quality probiotics with specific strains that have been scientifically proven to win battles on the gut-brain axis. This isn't a game of chance. This is about making informed decisions that will determine the outcome of the war within.
This is fascinating.
Ugh.
We're arming ourselves with knowledge, understanding this hidden war, and learning how to manipulate it to our advantage. What else do we need to know to secure a victory for our probiotic forces?
One more crucial tactic: rotation. You don't want to rely on the same troops, the same strategies forever. We need to keep our probiotic army adaptable, versatile, ready to face anything.
So it's like cross-training our forces, keeping them sharp and adaptable.
Precisely. Cycling different probiotic strains every 2 to 3 months ensures a diverse and resilient gut microbiome, ready to face any threat and secure lasting peace within your mind and body.
We've covered a lot of ground today, delved into the secrets of the gut-brain axis, and uncovered the strategies we need to win this internal battle. We've met the elite probiotic warriors, those microscopic champions, fighting for our well-being. And we've learned how to arm them for ultimate victory.
And remember, you have the power to control this battlefield. By making strategic choices, you can tip the scales in favor of the good guys, the probiotics, and experience a level of mental clarity, emotional stability, and overall well-being that most people only dream of.
So we journeyed into like the depths of the gut, right? Uncovering the secrets of the gut-brain axis, this hidden world where like microscopic armies are clashing for control of our minds.
Yeah, and we've met the elite probiotic warriors, those tiny champions fighting for our well-being. But now it's time to understand their tactics, like the intricate mechanisms by which they actually exert their influence on our very essence.
Okay, so we're going deeper now, like down to the cellular level, where these probiotics are orchestrating this whole symphony of biochemical reactions that like determine our reality.
You got it. It all comes down to neurotransmitters, right? Those chemical messengers that control our thoughts, emotions, actions, like even our perception of the world.
And the secret is our gut bacteria. They hold the keys to the whole neurotransmitter kingdom. They're like the puppet masters.
Exactly. They're pulling the strings, influencing the production and regulation of these powerful chemicals that literally shape our reality.
Okay, so how do they do it? What are their weapons?
One of their most powerful weapons is the production of short-chain fatty acids, or SCFAs. Think of them as elite messengers, carrying coded messages from the gut to the brain, influencing everything from mood to memory to cognitive function.
We talked about SCFAs earlier, but now we're going deeper, like uncovering their true power, their ability to rewire our brains, unlock a level of cognitive function we never thought possible.
Right. One of the most well-studied SCFAs is butyrate. It's produced when beneficial bacteria ferment fiber in your gut, like a byproduct of their victory over the forces of chaos.
So those prebiotics we talked about, the essential rations, they're not just fuel. They're the raw materials for creating these powerful weapons, these biochemical messengers that can change our lives.
Exactly. Butyrate is like a multifaceted warrior, a master of manipulation. It can reduce inflammation in the brain, like quelling the fires of negativity that cloud your mind and sabotage your well-being.
So it's like a firefighter, dousing the flames of anxiety, depression, brain fog, all those insidious enemies that hold us captive.
Precisely. But it doesn't stop there. Butyrate also enhances neuroplasticity, like your brain's ability to change, to adapt, to evolve.
Neuroplasticity, that's like the key to unlocking our full potential.
Right.
To learning new skills, forming new memories, expanding our cognitive horizons.
And butyrate fuels this process. It rewires your brain, optimizes its function, creates new pathways for growth and transformation.
It's like upgrading our brain's operating system, installing a new version that's faster, more efficient, more powerful.
And there's more tier. Butyrate stimulates the production of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, like a growth hormone for your brain.
BDNF. We've heard whispers of this mysterious substance with the power to enhance cognitive function, to protect our brains from aging.
BDNF is like the fountain of youth for your brain. It promotes the growth and survival of brain cells, ensures a healthy and resilient mind. A mind that can withstand the storms of life and emerge stronger, sharper, more vibrant.
So butyrate is a triple threat. A master strategist, reducing inflammation, boosting neuroplasticity, and fueling the growth of new brain cells.
Exactly. And that's just one SCFA. There are others like propionate and acetate, each with their own unique arsenal, their own specialized tactics for optimizing brain function.
It's mind-boggling to think that these tiny molecules produced by microscopic organisms in our gut can have such a profound impact on our brains, our minds, our very essence.
We're only beginning to understand the true extent of their power, the intricate ways they manipulate our neurochemistry, our thoughts, our emotions.
But it doesn't end there, right? Probiotics have another weapon in their arsenal: the ability to produce neurotransmitters directly in the gut, bypassing the brain's security system and delivering their payload with pinpoint accuracy.
Imagine that bacteria creating the same chemicals that our brains use to communicate, to experience the world. They're hacking the system, influencing our thoughts, emotions, and actions from within.
This is next-level stuff. We're talking about microbial mind control, a hidden world where bacteria are pulling the strings, dictating our reality.
For example, certain strains of Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium are masters of GABA production.
GABA, the chill-out neurotransmitter, the one that calms the storm, eases anxiety, brings a sense of peace. Are you telling me these bacteria can manufacture tranquility?
Precisely. And this GABA, produced in the gut, travels directly to the brain via the vagus nerve, a direct line of communication, bypassing the blood-brain barrier.
The vagus nerve, the superhighway connecting the gut and brain, a conduit for these microbial messengers to deliver their payload of peace and tranquility.
They're like tiny ninjas, infiltrating the system, disarming the enemy, restoring order to your mind.
And it's not just GABA. Some probiotics are also masters of serotonin production.
Serotonin, the happiness hormone, the key to a positive outlook, a sense of well-being, a brighter outlook on life.
So these probiotics are literally manufacturing happiness, joy, a sense of contentment.
Well, it's not quite that simple. The serotonin produced in the gut doesn't directly cross the blood-brain barrier.
The blood-brain barrier, the brain security system, a fortress designed to protect the delicate neural networks from invaders.
But even though it doesn't cross directly, this gut-produced serotonin still exerts its influence. It influences other signaling pathways, indirectly boosting mood and promoting a sense of well-being.
So it's a more subtle approach, a covert operation.
Yeah.
But the impact is still undeniable.
It's all part of this intricate web of communication between the gut and the brain, a complex symphony of signals and messengers that shape our reality, our experience of the world.
So we've uncovered this hidden world, this microscopic battlefield, where probiotics are waging war for our well-being. They're producing powerful SCFAs, manufacturing neurotransmitters, manipulating our very essence.
But there's another layer to this, another dimension to their influence. These probiotics are also masters of immune manipulation. They influence the very system that protects your body and brain from attack.
Wait, the immune system is involved in brain health? I thought it was just about fighting off infections, keeping us from getting sick.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. The immune system is far more complex, far more influential than most people realize.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more about this connection between the immune system and the brain.
Imagine this. 80% of your immune cells reside in your gut. Your gut is like the central command center, the headquarters for your immune army.
So our gut is like a giant fortress, teeming with immune soldiers ready to defend us from attack.
Precisely. But here's the catch. When the gut microbiome is out of balance, when the bad guys gain a foothold, it throws the entire immune system into disarray.
So it's like a rebellion, an uprising within the ranks, disrupting the delicate balance, creating chaos within the system.
Exactly. And this imbalance leads to chronic inflammation, not just in the gut, but throughout the body, including the brain.
So those angry text messages we talked about earlier, those signals of distress, they're a byproduct of this immune system chaos. A sign that the balance has been disrupted, that the enemy is gaining ground.
Precisely. Chronic inflammation is like a slow-burning fire, quietly eroding your health, your well-being, your very essence.
It's a silent killer, an insidious force that undermines our physical and mental health, chipping away at our energy, our mood, our cognitive function.
But here's the good news. Probiotics are master negotiators, skilled diplomats. They're capable of restoring balance to the immune system, quelling the uprising, extinguishing the flames of inflammation.
So they're like peacekeepers, restoring order to the chaos, bringing harmony to the system, ensuring a peaceful coexistence between the immune system and the brain.
Precisely. And when inflammation is under control, the brain can flourish. It can operate at peak performance, free from the disruptive influence of immune system chaos.
This is incredible. We've gone from a battlefield to a political summit, uncovering this intricate interplay between the gut microbiome, the immune system, and the brain.
It's a complex ecosystem, a delicate balance that determines our well-being, our very essence. And probiotics are the key to maintaining that balance, ensuring a harmonious coexistence between these powerful forces.
We've covered a lot of ground. Delve deep into the molecular mechanisms by which probiotics exert their influence. They're producing SCFAs, manufacturing neurotransmitters, manipulating the immune system, orchestrating this whole symphony of biochemical reactions that shape our reality.
We've gone from a microscopic battlefield to a molecular dance floor, witnessing the intricate steps, the elegant choreography of these probiotic warriors as they fight for our well-being.
So we've infiltrated this hidden world of the gut-brain axis, right? This microscopic battlefield where trillions of bacteria are waging war for control of our minds.
And we've decoded their strategies, witnessed their molecular manipulations, exposed their power to shape our thoughts, our emotions, our actions. But this is just the beginning.
Okay, so where do we go from here?
We're about to explore the true potential of this hidden world, like the possibility of harnessing the power of probiotics to unlock a level of human potential that most people can only dream of.
Okay, so what are we talking about here?
Imagine a future where we can optimize our brains, enhance our cognitive function, boost our resilience to stress, all by manipulating this delicate ecosystem within our gut.
Whoa, hold on. You're saying we can hack our own biology? Become superhumans?
Well, maybe not superhumans, but definitely a more optimized version of ourselves. One area where the research is really exciting is cognitive enhancement.
Right. We've already seen how probiotics can enhance neuroplasticity, stimulate BDNF production, even produce neurotransmitters directly in the gut.
But now we're talking about taking it further, like using probiotics to enhance memory-focused learning ability.
So we're not just preventing cognitive decline, we're actually boosting brain power. Expanding our cognitive horizons.
Exactly. There was this groundbreaking study at the University of Oxford. They found that people who took a specific probiotic blend for 12 weeks had way better memory test scores than those who took a placebo.
So it's like installing a cognitive upgrade, enhancing our brain's processing power, expanding its capacity for information.
That's the idea. And it's not just about memory. Probiotics have also shown that they can enhance attention and focus.
Really? Like how?
Well, there's this fascinating study at the University of Toronto. Researchers found that people who took a probiotic with Lactobacillus helveticus and Bifidobacterium longum did way better on tasks that required sustained attention.
So they were more focused, less distractible.
Exactly. Imagine a world where distractions fade away and your mind stays laser focused on the task at hand. Like you could achieve a level of productivity and efficiency you never thought possible.
Okay, I can see how that would be game-changing. For students, professionals, anyone who wants to unlock their full cognitive potential and achieve peak performance.
Absolutely. But cognitive enhancement is just one piece of the puzzle. Probiotics are also showing huge promise in the area of stress resilience.
Right. We know chronic stress can totally mess with our mental and physical health, leading to anxiety, depression, insomnia, weakened immunity, even accelerated aging.
It's a silent killer, slowly eroding our well-being.
Yeah, it chips away at our vitality and undermines our potential.
Exactly. But probiotics are emerging as a powerful weapon in the fight against stress, like a secret weapon for building resilience and thriving in the face of adversity.
Okay, so how do they do that?
Well, we've already seen how certain probiotics can reduce the production of stress hormones like cortisol. They act like tiny cortisol crushers, mitigating the damaging effects of stress on our minds and bodies.
But it goes even deeper than that, right?
Yeah, their influence extends even further. reaching into the depths of our stress response system, modulating the activity of the HPA axis, the control center for our stress response.
Okay, so they're like rewiring our stress response.
Exactly. Imagine a world where you can navigate the challenges of life with grace and ease, where stressors roll off your back and your inner peace stays unshakable.
Sign me up. So this is the power of probiotics, huh? The ability to rewire our stress response, build resilience from the inside out, and thrive no matter what life throws our way.
Exactly. And the benefits don't stop there. Probiotics are also being investigated for their potential role in promoting longevity, the ultimate quest for a longer, healthier, more vibrant life.
Okay, so we're talking about living longer.
Not just longer, but better. With vitality and cognitive function well into our golden years, it's about extending our health span, not just our lifespan.
Okay, I like that. Extending our health span. So how do probiotics help with that?
Well, emerging evidence suggests that a thriving gut microbiome is a key factor in achieving this goal, like a secret weapon for slowing down the aging process and unlocking the secrets to a longer, healthier life.
So these microscopic organisms in our gut could hold the key to longevity.
It's a fascinating concept, right? We know the gut microbiome plays a crucial role in regulating inflammation, immune function, metabolism. All those are critical factors in healthy aging.
And we've seen how probiotics can optimize those processes, restore balance, and enhance the function of those vital systems.
Exactly. So by nurturing our gut microbiome, we might be able to slow down the aging process, mitigate the decline in cognitive function, and maintain our vitality for years to come.
It's pretty incredible to think that these tiny organisms, invisible to the naked eye, could have such a huge impact on our health and longevity.
This is the future of human potential. A future where we can harness the power of the gut microbiome to optimize our brains, enhance our resilience, and extend our health span.
So we've journeyed deep into this hidden world of the gut-brain axis, uncovered its secrets, and witnessed its power to shape our lives.
We've explored the potential of probiotics to enhance our cognitive function, boost our resilience to stress, and even extend our lifespan. It's been quite a journey.
Yeah, it's really challenged our assumptions about the human body, and it's opened up a whole new frontier in the pursuit of human potential.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I encourage you to embrace the power of the gut microbiome, to nurture those trillions of bacteria that reside within you and unlock the incredible potential that lies dormant within your gut.
It's amazing to think that the future of our well-being, our cognitive function, our very essence, lies within the balance of this intricate ecosystem.
Absolutely. So embrace the power of probiotics and unlock the secrets to a healthier, more vibrant, more fulfilling life. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey into the depths of the gut-brain axis. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep pushing the boundaries of human potential.